Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. For the Grue Rume Show today, I got a very awesome guest, and she used to be a professional wrestler. She did Glow, the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, not the television series that was just out, but the actual real wrestling league, Glow, and she's a model and an actress too. We're going to talk to her all about her modeling life, her acting life, and of course, being part of Glow, the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. I grew up watching Glow and WWF. It was called that at the time, and they were like some of the best days of my life, just growing up watching Glow, Saturday morning cartoons, and WWF. Like if I could go back in time, trust me, I would. And I'm really looking forward to talking to her. Her name is Patricia Summerland, and stay tuned because it's going to be a fun time. If you're a fan of Glow, you'll definitely like this. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume Show, and my interview will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Room, and as always, welcome to my nightmare sister. Okay, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Now,
Thank
can
you.
I ask you first,
Yeah.
before we get started, what does Grue mean? What is the whole premises of this? Because
Well,
obviously you're not gruesome, you're adorable.
thank you. Thank you. But I'm a big horror fan. So me and my buddy like a few years ago created a horror site. And this little guy up here, he's the mascot for the site, and his
So
name's
cute.
Gru. And
Okay.
his name was Gru before the other the cartoon was out, whatever it's called, Despicable
Yes.
Me, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. And he's cute. As scary
Yeah.
as he is, but he's so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Of
was
course
that
I
was the
would
whole
like it
point.
because, that's why I'm a crazy wrestler. We all think twisted, like, oh yeah, the scariest thing is cute, right? I'm like,
Well,
oh
that
well.
was the whole point of creating him for the site, because we had a horror site, and we would interview only actors from horror films,
Right.
and Gru was the symbol. It stands for Gru monkey,
Oh, wow.
and
Okay. Oh, cool.
they we wanted to make him scary, but also cute, and that's what we came up with for. And then
You
when COVID
definitely,
hit, yeah,
yeah.
when COVID hit, I turned it into a video show, and I just made it for everything now. It's not just horror. Like I interview everyone now because I'm a big wrestling fan too, and
Right.
I interview music people, models, influencers, like
Everybody.
everything.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
good.
So
Yeah.
mm,
You don't discriminate. Good. Bravo. Yeah. Well, I'm a little bit of everything, obviously, as you know. If you see my crazy background, God knows. And I'm getting older. Woo! I just had my 60th birthday. Woo hoo hoo. I
you
did the
don't
golf.
look it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I
And
thank you up there. And
and
my parents, my good
I'm
genes.
sure you can still kick a lot of ass too, right?
I do. That's my favorite thing to do, right? That's in the blood ever since I was little. Even past wrestling, I put on the boxing gloves. That's what I have
Nice.
here. I have the boxing gloves with my cancer ring here, right there.
Oh, okay.
I do have my original boxing gloves and they're hanging up in there. But I do box, I kickbox still. I love that. That's
Nice.
my true love. I love wrestling. It's always there. But I can still box. I prefer
Hmm.
boxing than wrestling right now at 60 because it's just
Get
easier.
out, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's so much easier. I feel safer. I don't like doing the acrobatic moves anymore at 60. I'm not going to go and get all crazy. You know what I mean?
That's
Off the
true.
third
That's true.
turnbuckle, break my back or my neck. There goes Sonny again. I've been in the hospital enough. I got beat up. I was the good girl. So I got sick of that, right? I started fighting back.
Yeah.
I'm a brunette now, so I'm the heel. I'm definitely a heel.
Yeah, yeah, definitely now,
I'm a
yeah.
heel with the sunny smile.
Right? Yes, yes,
That's
definitely,
true.
exactly. And like the first thing you started out doing before wrestling and doing films and stuff, you mo modeled. And did you ever was there a certain shoot that you had the most fun doing?
Oh, that's easy. Playboy. The
Okay.
Playboy shoot. Yeah, with the band Kiss, with Uncle Gene and Paul and Ace and Peter. So I was blessed to be Paul and Ace. And boy, I was up close and personal. Who gets butt naked with the rock stars but me? So so that was fun. Yeah, that was
Well,
fun. Plus, I casted the issue. So that was really exciting next to Tommy Thayer, who is now Ace Frehley. At that time, he was the band manager. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. So him and I look at him, I'm like, what do you think about her, Tommy? And he's like, gives me a thumbs up or thumbs down. And my own girlfriend didn't get in it. He went like this to one of my girlfriends. And I'm
No.
like, "What?" Yeah. I go, "No, she's gotta get in." No, because there was only a certain amount. If you've seen the spread, there's a lot of playmates involved in that.
Mhm.
And it was so much fun. We actually got to wear rock and roll garb, and the sets were lavish and just like, Gene Simmons would have it, right? He's
Yeah, yeah, of
brilliant.
course.
And it was so much fun. I have to say that shoot. I mean, I did many. My NFL stuff was fun. Gosh, oh, Jordache jeans when I modeled Jordache back in the
Oh,
day. Yes, with Brooke Shields. Brooke
yes,
Shields,
yes.
yep. She's my protege, but she went this way and I went this way into wrestling. So she did the Calvin Klein and I, did the Jordache at that time. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I had quite a fun, extensive modeling career. Very, very, very blessed to do that, And now I'm just a nurse. It's like I went
Okay.
I went from a park ranger somewhere in between. Yeah, park ranger, I know. They would call me Smokey the Hot Bear, and I'm like, "Oh, funny." And then,
Oh, no.
yeah, they're like, "Oh, and she's got a gun." Yeah. So that was one of my yeah, jobs. I've had some crazy jobs. So now I actually have a career and I work really hard at it. And that's why I don't
Okay.
have a lot of time, but I do make time for a podcast to give back to the fans out there and to show love because without them, we wouldn't be anybody, right? No one's going to go buy my t-shirt or my comic book here or any of that. They won't care about a belt. They're like, what's that? Who cares? Right. So you have to keep it going. And I love my fans. I have the best fans and I love you all just like that. I love you all. Yes.
Yeah, wrestling fans are a very fun bunch.
They are, aren't they? Pretty crazy too. Well,
Yeah,
some are a little crazier than others.
yeah, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. I bet you've had some great fun interviews, right? You think just
Yeah.
actors are great, right? You go to the wrestling actors, you're like, "Holy Moses, what's this? What did I get myself into?" And then me and my knock knock jokes. Don't you dare ask me for a knock knock. No. Do I sing them? Yes, I sing knock knock jokes. Who does
Oh,
not? Yes, Sunny does. The original Sunny, right? I'm
well
definitely
well, yeah, 'cause
she's in
I
the
mean,
slammer
people are gonna be
forever.
like,
She's yeah, and I get that. They're like, "How do you feel?" Because you're the original Sunny, and then this
yeah,
Sunny goes to jail. I'm like, I don't feel anything. I feel sad for her because I
yeah,
tried
it's
to
a
help
shame.
her here and there, and there was it was a lost cause, and
Yeah,
ended
she
in tragedy. It ended,
I know, it's a shame.
yeah, that she
Yeah,
killed somebody, and so that's sad. Yeah. But on a lighter note, okay, let's go. Ding ding. What
but
do you think about the Tyson fight? I had to ask you
oh
that
my
before.
that was such a stage, but, like, that was more stage than WWE. So,
Exactly. It so was. It really was. And the homage was great from Jake Paul, giving him homage. That was wonderful. And of course, I wanted Amanda Serrano to win. She should have. That's
yeah,
my feeling because the headbutts the other one Taylor was giving her was just wrong. I mean, they were right there, and you can clearly see them. By 1 point, she lost, and I'm like, what? No, it
I
should have
know.
been 2 points for Amanda, and you should have lost, but whatever. It's okay. I was going like this. That was brutal though. That match. Was that
Oh my
not brutal
God.
by the women? They beat
Yes.
the men, you must admit, and that whole
Yes.
sequence of matches, they
Oh
were
yeah,
the
like the
showstoppers.
the Tyson match was just a show. That's all that was. That was a show. That wasn't even a fight.
Tyson wasn't fighting. No,
No,
he wasn't
no.
what we're used to, and, I think it was meant to be that way, and he went out gracefully. Right,
True.
with that which what he deserves. Because God forbid if Jake did knock him out, that would
I
not
know.
be good, right?
I
We
know
know that
exactly.
doesn't happen. We know it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
definitely.
Okay.
So like what drew you to want to act? Like when did your passion start for acting?
When I was a little girl, I was always in front of the TV, and my parents would have all their friends over, right? And I would get in front of the TV and start, serenading, dancing, singing, and making them all watch me. Like, hi. And I had like Shirley Temple. I had little curls, those little and I had
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cute little black tap shoes. I had the whole thing. My parents got it for me. So why am I, obviously I'm going to entertain.
Of
And then
course.
go back to their friends, and then I'd go back and say, "Hey, what about me?" So it just kind of was like that. And then I went into modeling at 13. I started modeling school. Well, I went to school for modeling and acting and spokesmodel, to speak, which was good. Etiquette school. I went through all the whole,
Etiquette school. Wow.
yeah, through all the proppers. Yeah. Now am I now? No, wrestling destroyed all that for me. It went out the window. you know, like, boy, Sunny's got a trash mouth. You should hear her. What happened to the nice knock-knock jokes?
It went from the etiquette school to glow.
Yep, it just like whoop. So I was a swimwear model. Catalina Swimwear. Okay, so I did
Hmm.
Catalina and all the swimwear stuff. I did runway. Did some acting in between, did some commercials, and then went into Glow. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, what? How old was I in Glow? I got in at 86. Yeah, 1986, 87, 88, 89, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 91. We went to pay per view. We had some
Yeah.
matches on pay per view. And then it went out because we were supposed to have the movie, right? Which didn't happen, which
Yep.
was horrible. I returned. I left at the end of my last match in season 4 because my father was ill and dying in the hospital. And
Oh no.
my father was responsible for me to be in wrestling. He's the one that told me to, try out for Glow because he was involved in the wrestling at the Olympic Auditorium. My father was
Oh,
security
okay.
and a police officer at the Olympic Auditorium. And he'd go down there and
Nice.
see Mr. Moto. I was in Bach. Well, I'll have to put that picture up again. I had diapers in the destroyer mask. So the destroyer would come over to our house and have dinner all the time. Freddie
Wow.
Blassie, Freddie Blassie
Yeah.
was my dad's best friend. So we would
Really?
be at Olympic every weekend and watch roller derby. So Friday was a wrestling, Saturday was a roller derby. I don't know. I was so young, or either or. But my mom had to see roller derby. So we'd go back and do both. My father in wrestling, my mom would join him, even though she did not want to be there. Even me, I'm like
Oh
so
my
little. I was
God.
5 years old, scared to death. I remember Freddie Blassie coming out in his cage. He had a cage match, and he had his what do you call this? The cane. And
Yeah,
oh
the
my
cane was came out.
I forgot who he was wrestling that time when he beat him to death with his cane, and blood was everywhere. I was freaked out. I was
Oh
freaked
my
out.
God.
So full circle, not knowing I would ever be a pro wrestler, but there I was. That was weird, when I think back, and then being able to meet them because I met the
Mhm.
destroyer. We were very good friends, by the way. I love him up there, and may he rest. And he was the
So
best.
so you were a wrestling fan before Glow then? Like you knew the
The
wrestling
old school,
business?
yeah, the old school wrestling. I
Yeah.
never watched Glow, ironically. My father put it on one day on the weekend on TV. My mother wouldn't let him watch Glow. Come on, all these girls in sexy thongs, right? Wrestling, romping around. But he got it on that one day and he calls me out of the room. My mom must have been busy because he's sneaking it on the TV, and I'm sitting there and he's like, watch this, honey. And I'm like, okay. I sat down with him, all these different size, shapes, colors of women
Mhm.
kicking, ass in the ring, if I could say that,
Oh, yeah, definitely,
um,
definitely.
and just it was so interesting to watch. So he said, just sit here. So I sat there, and at the end of the show, on the bottom of the screen, it scrolled, trying out, we need new glow girls,
Mhm.
tryouts. It gave a number, da 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 da. I called the number. My dad said, you could do this. I said, no, I can't. I'm a track runner, Dad. I'm a model. They're gonna kill me. I can't do this. This is crazy. But I did it for him, and I sent in my picture, my headshot, and they invited me to North Hollywood to the tryouts. I went in. I was blonde,
Mhm.
very tan, bouncy trouncy. I had a half shirt on. I don't know. I was, just in the best shape ever. Going in, hi everybody, and just bubbly me, right? Going hi. And the director goes, you over here, come over here. So, we sat down. I talked to him and two other people. I think one was Steve Blance. Anyway, he goes, you're going up to Vegas. You made it.
Oh
Sort
my
of like
god.
America's Got Talent. You get to go to Vegas, right? Yeah, you get to,
Wow.
yay. Yeah, that's the dog. Sorry. It's okay, Beretta.
So that's how you got to be part of Glow then?
Yeah. So we go to Vegas, and then there's a certain amount of girls that get to actually go to Vegas, and then it's dwindled down from the tryouts from there. And the tryouts were like military training. And if they don't have a character for you, you're also out. So they
Oh.
analyze you to give you your character. I understand that some girls got to pick their character, but I didn't. They gave me Sunny the California Girl. Matt did, because I reminded him of his late ex-wife, Jane Mansfield.
Oh, okay.
So Tony Simber, Jane Mansfield, yeah, who's a beauty. And I said, you're kidding, right? Isn't she short and more curvy? And I'm tall and thin, right? He goes, no. And he goes, let me show you a picture. And I about died. I'm like, oh my God, we do look identical. It was really, really
Oh
something.
my
So
god.
he molded me into that Jane Mansfield character. So I had the big blonde hair and what I wore. And it was like, and he goes, what else do you do? I go, well, I like to sing. And, of course, besides acting. And he goes, singing, huh? He goes, how would you feel about singing in the ring? I go, what? I don't know about that.
Like, I don't know.
And so him and Steve Bland, Steve comes back to me and he goes, knock knock jokes. We've got knock knock jokes for you to sing. I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
So that's how Sonny was born, basically. And then I had the Spuds McKinsey and my surfboard, like Hulk Hogan. So
Yeah.
I had the female gimmick of Hulk, the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And in fact, we ran into each other at Eiferman's gym in Vegas, and he hated Glow because we had big ratings, right? They hated us because our ratings were
Oh,
bigger than they ever could get back then, by the way. Oh, yeah. We were
really?
we were on, oh, yeah. That's a
Like,
well-known fact. If you look up,
Glow
oh,
Glow was bigger ratings than WWF?
and they were mad at us. They were
Oh
so
my
mad.
god.
So he knew of us, but we were working out and he goes to tan. I asked him, I go, how long do you tan? He goes, an hour. I go, God, so do I. I go, it's in my contract. We had almost the same contract that was drawn up. It was a trip. And then he flirted with me and he was married and had kids. I go figure. Terry, really? And we became friends after that. And I think they realized that Glow is you know, its own entity. It's like,
Oh
hey,
yeah, definitely,
that was it.
definitely.
We're women. Don't be jealous of us,
I
stand
know.
with us. But they really weren't for a long time because we soared higher in ratings. And in fact, we're still playing. I think back in, let's see, India, they still have our shows on there. And then here
Oh
we're
wow.
streaming on Tubi TV, I think, and Pluto, always our old Glow.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've been on, consistently. We haven't left yet after all, what, 37, 38 years?
Well, yeah,
30,
exactly.
36, 37, 38. The first and second season girls were 85, 1985. So
Oh, okay.
I'm the third and fourth season. So I took the California Dolls place when
Yeah,
he
yeah.
left. That's, yeah, yeah. But Sonny was born, but they wanted to make it still the Fun and Sun representation. I mean, Matt was brilliant. He was the mastermind. Everyone asked me about David McLean. I said, well, David McLean was a big influence in the beginning and the first and second season. But for the
Mhm.
fourth season, Matt fired him in the third season. So he never worked with us, only in 2 episodes. So you'll see him in the beginning of third with us in 2 episodes. So that was it, you know. And we respect David McLean, absolutely. But Matt Simber was the director, and this man was the creator of the characters with Steve Lance, and
Yeah.
just brilliant mind. And what he did back then to try to do that today would never go. It would
Oh,
just
no. Yeah,
out,
exactly.
right? Especially now with what's going on in our world. So, and we think back, we're like, wow, we really pushed the envelope. We did, you know, and we were honored in 2017 at the CAC. I got all of us girls honored as the Women's League for the Women's Award at the
Nice,
yeah
nice.
in 2017, and then I was honored last year. Was it or last year? Yeah, last year at the CAC for the Courage Award. Yeah, yeah, I was very
Because like not a lot of people realize like you and Glow, like you basically started like women's wrestling, because then in WCW and WWF you had Mud 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 Medusa,
yeah,
Sensational Sherry, Moolah, May
yes.
Young, but like that was like Afterglow.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So we're the ones that set the ball rolling for all of
Mhm.
them, you know. And now before us was May Young. May Young
Well,
was
yeah,
May Young, the great Moolah. You know, hats off to these women. Wendy Richter, I think
yes.
she was 1985 as well. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. And to keep it going today, and the women are doing so much better, so much, thankfully, because there was a point in time where I couldn't watch it anymore. I was like, what is it?
Yeah.
And I like, and she always knows, and she's on my Instagram. I love her, Natalia. That's my
Oh,
girl.
she's amazing.
She's my number one. I'm sorry.
Really.
That girl deserves so many accolades, and they don't give her enough.
I
She
know,
is
it's sad.
the best in my eyes. Yeah.
Oh, I love watching her. Like and her personality is so amazing.
Very good. And she's sweet and she's nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yet strong and she doesn't take any crap, you know? So yeah. That's my number one.
And
Now I have
and
many of the men, but I don't really, as of now, I don't watch too much of it because number one, I
yeah.
don't have time. I just don't. And I used to critique SmackDown. I used to have a show after Buzz TV with Rick Drayson. Him and I would do SmackDown. And this is the critiquing afterwards. So we had our own show
Mhm.
on AfterBuzz with Maria Menounos, and we would have to speak all that on every Friday. I had to watch it, do or die. So I kind of got burnt out. You know what I mean? You get
Oh,
burnt out.
okay.
Let's face it. Yeah. So I've reached burnout. I occasionally watch UFC, of course, and boxing because I love
Yeah.
that. That's and those are my brothers and sisters in arms. And shout out to Kevin Indio Copeland, the great oh my god, Maverick. I've got a whole list. We just he just put on a great thing at the Martial Arts Museum where we're all honored. I was even honored with a beautiful medallion, and
Oh,
that's
wow. Okay.
honor, yeah, for the bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah.
So that happened in Glendale at the Martial Arts Museum. So yeah, shout out to all my brothers and sisters in arms. Cynthia Rothrock was honored. My
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was a big deal. So, and then the next will be again the CAC next year. You've got to attend. You'll love it. You got to come to the Cauliflower Alley Club because you get to see everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to come. And shout out to Brian Blair and Rich
Oh,
England.
the Killer Bees.
Yes, come with the Cauliflower Alley Club. Barbara, Darla Staggs. You got it. I love Darla. I love everyone that's on the board at the Cauliflower Alley Club, and they've been wonderful to me. Very good.
Wow.
Into my cancer battles, they've helped me, and now, you know, they've helped several. I understand Black Bart's not doing well, and he's got the same thing I had, the colon cancer.
Oh, no.
So he was honored and he couldn't make it, you know, to get his honor. So I pray for him and hope that he's doing better. I don't know what's going on. In fact, I've got to ask Brian Blair to see. But yeah, it's a great organization. So you should come, Rocco. And I love Rocco. Did I tell you my ex-husband was called Rocco and he had a license plate Rocco? Yeah.
Wait, really?
Well, my last name was Della Rocco. So yeah.
Oh.
So he went by Rocco. He was Sicilian. Okay. Get Sicilian. Uh-huh. Yeah. Put that one together. God rest his soul too. I lost him in 2012 at 46. Passed away. But yeah, so that's my daughter's father and Rocco. It's all about Rocco.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now my Shayna is brown. I go, you sure you want, I know you're married, honey, but can't you keep Della Rocco? Because we love it. We love that name. So yeah, we love Rocco.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually half Sicilian too, because my dad's side is Sicilian, and my mom's is um Brucey, like that area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, see, I knew we had something in common there. That's a good thing. All right. Yep. And I married one. I married a crazy one. God knows. Yep.
And, when you first started like working for Glow and wrestling for them, did 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 you get trained there? Like, I mean, you didn't know how to wrestle
Oh yeah.
before that.
No, like I said, I was a track runner and a fighter. So
Yeah.
literally a fighter. And that's what the comic book states. So I stand up for bullying. My brother, who passed away, he committed suicide, but he was
Mm.
he was very quiet and he had a hip displacement. So he walked us, he was 4 years older than I. So when we'd walk to school, he'd walk with his leg out and he had, larger feet. He had some different things about him and he'd get picked on by all the people around, how kids are, they're cruel.
Oh yeah.
So my brother wouldn't do a thing. He wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't do anything. So one day I just had enough and I just went off on him. And now all these guys and girls, both of them, I fought, they would still continue to pick on my brother. And they would say, okay, how about you? Why don't you meet us on the corner then? You think you're so bad and tough? Let's fight. Because that's how, it was back then in the schools and in junior high and high school, both. So I was on the corner fighting for my brother. For my
Wow.
brother. And literally they hated me because I stood up for my brother. You understand?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to back down. And these girls would scratch and pull. And I had long hair back then. I always have great hair. Sonny always has great hair. I thought that was a
Of
wig
course.
and glow. I'm like, that's not a wig. That's my hair. So, and they would pull my hair and I just start punching. Literally, I was gifted at a young age. I wasn't that sissy fighter. I would start punching. It was automatic. So that's something a lot of people don't know about Sonny because they think, oh my God, poor Sonny got beat up in the ring. But yet I was the tough girl and I did
Wow.
not and I literally brawled and I won every time for my brother. And I continue to stand up for bullying. I don't
Oh
fight like
yeah.
that anymore. Obviously, we've grown up. But if someone pulls my hair again really hard and one of these girls comes up, no, it's going to be a punch out, 1, 2 down. It's not even a 3. We're not doing that. No, no kick out. There's no kick outs there. So I think bullying is very important. People need to stop doing that because
I
everybody
100% agree.
everybody has nobody's perfect. Only God,
Hmm.
only God up there. And so yeah, fighting was natural, but wrestling wasn't. So when I went to Glow in Vegas, they give us a training, like not a lot of training. They gave us training, but with 2 of the other wrestlers, Nanuchka and Debbie Debutante was our
Okay.
we didn't have the Mondo Guerrero family. They had a first and second season, but we had the Glow Girls, 2 very good, Nanuchka and Debbie Debutante. We also had Benny Espinoza, who was our referee, one of the referees. We had three. One was Tony Simber, who was Jane Mansfield and Matt Simber's son. The blonde, yeah, looks just like Jane. He even has the mole, just like Jane, just like Marilyn. I honestly think she was prettier than Marilyn. I really do. And because he made me study books and it was crazy. But so I think it was what, hours 2, 3, 4 in training, and it was military training. And then we had to go to the buffet at the Riviera, eat. I had to eat because Matt wanted me thicker so I wouldn't get injured. He said I was underweight. So I had to eat more, and I wanted to puke on the Riviera buffet food in Vegas. I'm like, oh my God, okay, I gotta eat more. So yeah. And then I had to go lift weights to get stronger because he didn't want injury. You know what I mean? But it was a grueling 6-week training. And if you pass the training, great, and you're in, and they have a character for you. So it was 70 girls for the training in our 3 and 4 season, and it dwindled down to 36 of us only. So there was 36 of us girls in Glow in our season. Okay. In 3 and 4. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we were lucky
And
enough to go on tour. You know, we toured from Georgia to states thereon. We flew out there and started the first leg of our tour, and we ended
yeah.
back in Georgia. Yeah, which was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. It
Wow.
was fun. That was fun. I was injured. That wasn't so fun, but in Biloxi, Mississippi, I went down, and a pile driver, Beastie, had me, and she dropped me, and my hands didn't hit the mat in time. My neck went out. I blacked out. They thought I broke my neck, so they took me off the
Oh, no.
stretcher. I went to the hospital, and I came to. Obviously, the grace of God, I turned, because I guess that's what we have as our instinct, and the way we're trained in wrestling, thankfully, to do that, or I would have broke my neck. It would have been a goner. It was just a split. They said I turned just enough, but I had torn every muscle ligament in the side of my neck. It was bad. And I had to go back out and wrestle, because it's the same match with the same person, right? On tour, you don't change the matches. It's the same match over and over when you're on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was fun. I said, Beastie, God, we got to do this again. I was scared shitless. I was so scared. I'm like, oh God, my head's going to go down. I go, Beastie, if this happens again, I'm going to die. You realize that. So, but we had it. We did it, and it was good for the rest of the tour. But yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was scary, but they don't do pile drivers anymore after that.
Yeah, they banned, like, there's some that still do, but it mostly banned now.
They're dangerous. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Trust me, I had to do it over and over, so I know. It was repetitive every night. Every night I was like, "Oh God." I hated that part. The rest of it was good, but getting to the pile driver. But then you just have to go with it, because if you freeze up, you're a goner. You're done.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. Timing and the fluidity of the motion of whatever you're doing, the acrobatic skill you have. You know, if you're doing high flying, for sure, any of the big moves. But I was 5'10", so I got to throw and pick up. So I did both, you know, and that even made it harder. I wish I was a little one. I could have just been thrown all the time. That would have been fun.
Yeah, true.
Or lifting Big Bad Mama, and oh my God, I don't know how I did that. I really did.
Yeah, she was
I got her up to body slam. I'm like, how? I still look at that match. I'm like,
you're like, how did I get her up like that?
yeah. It's crazy. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm thankful for it, and it'll always be with me. It'll always stay with me. The training, and you know, and people say you are Sunny because you're always up and smiling no matter what you do. You know, and I take it to nursing the same way, you know, and some of them realize who I am. It's funny. They're never too old to go on and Google, and somehow they do. I have an 89-year-old patient, right? I walk in and she's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I go, "Excuse me?" "Tell you what?" You know, and she goes, "You're blonde." And I thought she was going to say, "You're a Rush." She didn't even realize. She just looked at the picture and she goes, "You're wearing a bikini." I'm like, Oh, yeah. Well, yep, that's me. She didn't know about the wrestling. She seen the picture, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
God. It was funny. So I told them, they're like, wow. And then they tell the others, and before you know it, I got this corral of wonderful, I love
Oh
it.
my God, that is so awesome.
Yeah, I work with a lot of the elderly. That's my love.
Yeah.
They have severe disease, ALS, um,
Oh,
Parkinson's, and dementia is my specialties because I'm licensed for those. So
oh wow. Yeah,
yeah.
my step stepdad, I live with my mom and him now, and my stepdad has Parkinson's now.
Oh no. Yeah. Does
Yeah.
his right hand shake or left? Yeah.
Yeah, like he's not to that level yet, like, but he
Okay.
does he does shake a little bit, and when he gets up out of a chair, like he could barely walk. He
Difficult.
takes like
Yeah, it's hard
very,
to walk.
very small steps and
Very small.
walks
Yeah.
slowly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you'll notice some drooling.
Yeah, he does drool when he sleeps, yeah.
Yeah. It'll as it progresses, and it does, unfortunately. It's inevitable. It's just like ALS. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I take him to the end, and, in fact, I was in a one of my patients' obituaries because I was with them for so long. They, put me in there as their nurse, and, I went to the funeral. I was very close with her. She was amazing. She was only 72 when she passed, but, yeah, ALS took her within 2 years. She
Oh
was
my
a
god.
socialite, had a voice, was able to eat everything, was active with her kids. Her husband's a big lawyer. Her father founded APS here in Arizona. Yeah, APS is the electric company. So her father was the
Okay.
founder of that. And she was a school teacher. So beautiful, this lady, just so beautiful. And then when I was called in to work with her, I got her to walk some and stuff, but it just was, she went from walking to the wheelchair and everything, but she lost her voice and her ability to eat. She had no
Mm,
voice. So I had her hooked on feeding tubes and all sorts of things that ALS takes over, and that's what happens with that. And you see so within a period of, I think I was with her 8 months. Yeah, 8 months, and the family. So they called me and they said, "Do you mind if we put you in the obituary?" And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, sure. I was honored. I was honored, but it was hard to do that. So now it seems that's what they placed me with now because I was able to handle that and I did a
yeah,
great
yeah, exactly.
job. Yeah. What, Bentley? That's my cat. Bentley, come here. Come here, Ben. We can hear you. Yeah,
Okay,
two cats, two
I
dogs. Come here.
I just have to pause this for like 5 minutes. I have to punch out for work. I'm
Oh,
in.
yes. Oh gosh, I know because we went over. Oh yeah, we did. Oops.
No, no, I know it's fine. Like I'll come right back on. I just have to pause this and then I'll come right back on.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Me and
Sorry
Skittles.
about that. Oh my God, look.
Get these Skittles.
Oh.
These Skittles, huh? That's your mama girl. Yes.
Oh.
That's your baby Skittles. Yeah, she's so fun.
Oh, so
She's so fun.
cute.
Yeah, I'm so fluffy. Yes, I am. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Back
Okay.
to wrestling. Back low. Huh.
So going back to Glow, like it definitely was a great mix of acting, singing, and fights. And how long did it take, like when you did those raps and stuff? Like was it done in one take? Like did it take a
Sometimes,
couple days?
not for all girls. No. Like, I think Gremlina, it took her like 20 times. But, some of us would get it right away. Oh my god, let's see if I can remember one of my raps. Um, let's see. "Hi, my name is Sunny. I'm lean and tan." No, wait. Um, that's not how it goes. See, I forget my raps, but I actually have them written down. It's funny.
Oh,
Um,
you do?
I do so I can remember them because otherwise I would forget. And I know it's terrible, but I would. Let's see. My name is Sunny. I'm lean and tan. No, it's not how it starts off. See, I get it backwards. I have to find it. But oh, I might as well show you. This is one of my comic books. This is the cover.
Oh, nice.
Right. So I sell these. This is my bio story. Done by John Crother and the Squared Circle. It's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
And Rich Parada did the illustration in this beautiful.
That's actually really nice.
And he's from Marvel Comics, so these are Marvel. Yeah, I have 3 or 4, and then I have a story with Rocky Johnson and Jack Swagger, the 3 of
Oh
us.
my God, nice, yeah.
Yeah. So I have that. I sold quite a few of them. So what did I do with them? I might have up here because I have so many things. I do have also, Scott Romer, when it was, I do have his famous book, right?
Nice,
We love Scott Romer.
nice. Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta remember that. That's terrible. I can't remember. My name is Sunny and lean and tan, something like that. It starts off. I have so many. And here we are.
There were a lot of raps.
There's so many. I had 9 raps.
Oh
So
my
if
God.
I think of the 9, I'd remember one though. But and I'm sure I will. I just once it comes to it, it doesn't stop. But I haven't obviously had my mind on the raps, and I know I wrote them down because Sly, our historian, gives them to me.
Oh, okay, okay.
It helps. Here we go. Okay, there they are. Sunny days. No. Oh yeah, this is it. All right, let's do this. Put my readers on. Okay. I'm sunny and Newport is my turf, sun and sand and dreaming surf. Watch me with my golden curls. Don't they all wish they were California girls? Oh my goodness. And the one I was thinking is this one. I'm totally California, dude. I'm always rad and never rude. My Malibu punch just says it all. I'll spike you like a volleyball. Yeah. I have some really good ones. Yep. And there's another one. I'm the California girl, lean and tan. My name is Sunny. So here's my plan. I'll beat you fair and square and then to the beaches where I'll hang 10.
I love it. I love it. Like, I grew up watching Glow and Saturday morning wrestling for WWF.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that was my childhood, Glow and WWF. And
Nice. That's awesome.
so I remember like the raps that the Glow girls did and stuff, and it was the best time. It was.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss it. I do. I miss it. But who's to say some things may happen again here soon. So we'll see.
Exactly. You never know.
We never know. No.
Did you ever do like the cruises too? The glow cruises that they had?
Roxy and I was with her in the beginning of the first one. We had 3, and it was amazing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had all our fans on there, and we got to hang out with them, and we did the glow games with them and stuff.
Nice.
A lot of fun. Yeah, they were great cruises. I missed those too. It's time for another one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it was funny how like Lisa went on to WWE to become Ivory, and she killed it too.
So she did very good. Yeah, Lisa Moretti is really, really good. Yeah, we love her. Yep, she was on the cruise. Was it our second one or third? She went on with Ashley. We had fun. Yeah, we were all in competitive sports on the water there in where were we? Bora Bora somewhere. I don't know. We were on the water slides and we were climbing, her and I. We were getting really competitive. It's so funny how girls get competitive. Yeah. But we had a blast. It was so much fun. And then we did the Afterglow play. We did the Afterglow, the musical, and we won 8 awards against Hamilton. We beat Hamilton, in fact.
Oh my God, get out.
Myself, Dallas, Roxy, Matilda the Hun,
Yes.
and MTV.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so we did that Afterglow play, and that was a success. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, we did some great things. Some, yeah, amazing
I know,
things.
exactly. And
And that
and
was
and then there
fun,
was
you know. This is our stories of who we are now. We come out and everyone's like, Sonny, you're not blonde anymore. And I go, no. And Roxy's not redhead, she's blonde. I go, but this is now. 30
well,
some
yeah,
years
yeah.
later, we have grays.
I mean, some people expect you to look the way you looked 40 years ago or whatever, you know?
I'm like, no, not so much. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go blonde again. I get close and then I pull back. And I'm like, no, I like my natural color better.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, you're not going out there every week and wrestling. I mean, you're not going out there every week and wrestling, so you don't have to do the blonde hair anymore.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I just have to wrestle with patience now.
Yes, yes.
That's a job in itself.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
But I enjoy
And
it.
was there like a match from Glow that you loved the most?
Um, I loved all of them. I really did. I loved the match that I had with my tag team, which never happened because she was injured and left. So it was Sunny and Queenie. Queenie
Yeah.
the Beauty Queen. She was injured in the beginning of training in not a pile driver, a monkey toss. She froze up and her shoulder, as it hit the mat, it popped out the collarbone.
Mm.
She was sent back to Tennessee. And so Sunny was solo. So I always had fun matches when I got paired up with others as a
Yeah.
team. Me and the superheroes, or Sunny and Cheyenne Cher, when we came out. I love that. To wrestle with was Beastie because I wrestled Beastie a lot. I
Yeah,
love
exactly.
I trusted Beastie. We wrestled each other a lot. Hollywood and Vine, I kicked butt. We had great matches with them. Big Bad Mama, that was the hardest and probably the scariest match I was ever up against, only because
Really?
she had my Barbie doll and she put me in a voodoo trance and I had to do everything the Barbie doll did. So she would flip my Barbie doll and I had to flip in midair standing. And that's
Oh,
really
wow.
hard being as tall as I am to do it exactly right. So yeah, and I did. Again, I don't know how, but you do. You just do.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there was a lot of acrobatic moves with Big Bad Mama. Um, and we lost her too. So rest in peace. Yeah, there was, and I love Mountain Fiji. I didn't have to wrestle her, but she was probably the one I loved the most and admired. And I say she's the queen of glow is Mountain Fiji. Mountain Fiji was the best. You know, she was the glow queen
Well,
in my books.
she seemed very nice, like a like an actual very nice person.
Yeah, she was. She was, one of my dear friends, and I was very close. Yeah, I was there, before she passed away. I'd go visit her a lot and stuff, and we
Oh,
talk every day on the phone. So, yeah, I think for the most part, most of the girls were nice, though they didn't like me because I was Matt Simber's girlfriend. So, they didn't know what to do. They didn't trust me. They said, that's what I found out later in life. Well, we didn't trust you because we thought you'd tell Matt if we did things. I said, no, I'm not going to tell Matt. Matt was harder on me than anybody because I was with him. So he wanted me
yeah.
to do things right and perfect. Ah, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that was that was tough. I'm like, sure. But, yeah, I wasn't very liked, but, I admire all the girls and their strengths. Not all of us know each other really now and get along. We've all went our separate ways because
Mhm.
years past when the show
Well,
went
yeah.
off, we didn't, come together anymore. Other than there was a 2014, that's how some of us know each other now, the Afterglow fan party, which Roxy had and created. And we all showed up for that. Well, a handful of us. The rest, just like the Women's Wrestling Award at the CAC, trying to get them to show up to get an award was like,
Mhm.
I took 6 months off work to get the girls there, and I had 26 girls out of 70. Yeah.
I I mean, that's not bad though. Like you still got at
It
least
wasn't good. I was
26.
like, "God."
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
lot of girls aren't a part of, they're not on social media. Most of and there's a lot of deaths, so we've lost a lot. So technically, I'd probably say there's only 50, 55 girls, maybe,
Oh,
give or
okay.
take, that's around yet, or 50, and most of the 50, I would say there's only a handful that are on social media. As you know, there's a lot of Glow girls that just have gone, and they left right after Glow and they never surfaced back, you know.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah, most of them. And we've lost a lot. So, yeah, it's tough. But I got 26 there, so that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love Roxy. Roxy's my best friend, I consider. Um, I love Beastie. We talk every day. Beastie's my girl. I love Beastie. Daisy, I love Daisy. Yeah, I think, but the rest we don't really talk to. We don't see, or you know what I mean? And it's sad, but that's just the way it is. We all live in different states and things like that. So yeah.
Damn, okay. And I saw like you the uh award show that you were at, the wrestling. You were with the Rock's mother, right? Like, I
Yeah.
saw photos on your page.
Yes, with Ada. She's amazing. We love Ada. She goes to the CAC. So if
Okay.
you attend the CAC, you get to meet her.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. She'll hug you. She's the sweetest woman. She's wonderful. She's still very much a part of the Cauliflower Alley Club, and it's nice to see. Dwayne Johnson is a lifetime member. Whether
Yeah.
he'll come or not, I don't know. But the 60th anniversary is coming up. From what I heard, a lot of them are going to come out for the 60th anniversary for Brian Blair in Vegas. Hint, hint. So that'll probably be the one you want to go to.
Oh my
The
God.
next one, I think, is the 59th. This one coming up, right?
Yeah.
Is it the 59th? And then the next is the 60th
I might
anniversary.
I might
Yeah,
have to go to this next scene.
I think you're going to want to go, Rocco. I think you're going to want to go. And you can also interview them there too.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. We do podcasts there all the time. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so look into it. Go on the Cauliflower Alley Club site and sign up. It's only what is it, 28 per year, $28
Oh,
membership.
that's not bad at all.
Oh no, and just your banquet ticket is what you pay for, and you get 2 nights of the banquet and the awards. I think it's $130 for just that, the banquet
Oh,
ticket.
okay.
2 days, dress up, and you're sitting with your next favorite wrestler, and that's the coolest. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. So I recommend doing that. I want to see you. I go
I
every year.
I'm definitely there.
Okay, good.
I'm definitely there.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Awesome.
What kind of music do you like listening to now? Like, I mean, I know you're past the rap phase now, so what kind of music do you like?
Girl. I love country. I am a city girl with a country heart. Yeah, I love country.
Okay.
Yeah, I love some good Jason Aldean, Jelly Roll. Oh my God, Riley Green. Lane. She just won at the CMA. Uh, let's see. I like Ella Langley. Lainey Wilson. Lainey Wilson.
Yes, yes.
But I like all genres. I like pop. Sometimes I'll change it to pop. I'll change it to 80s. I'll change it to even 60s the other day. I was listening to 60s. But now I can put music for Christmas. I do that on Sirius XM. I go to my Sirius Christmas, Holly Jolly Christmas, and I listen
Nice,
to my Christmas
nice.
tunes on the way to work. Yeah, get in the Christmas spirit. Yeah.
And what do you think would be your go-to karaoke song if you were gonna do one?
These boots are made for walking. Nancy Sinatra.
Good one. That's a
Oh,
good one. Yeah.
yep. I've always did that one.
Okay.
I love that.
And like I was telling you before when we first started, I'm a big horror guy. So to give the horror theme of the show, I always ask my guests, "Are there any horror films that you like?"
Oh my God. I do love American Horror Story. I can't get enough
Yes.
of that. I am
Yes,
a
that's a great
horror
show.
girl. But my favorite is Chucky. You'll see me holding Chucky. I have Chucky pictures there on Facebook. That's my
I
little
saw
bud.
that. I saw that, yeah.
I love Chucky. I love wickedness. I love it. I love it. Freddy Krueger, all that. Yeah, I always
Yeah.
watch. Yeah, the scary stuff. Even the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. You know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And this one I'm telling you about, it's a true story, whatever. God, I gotta remember it on Peacock with Kelly Cuoco.
Yes.
She's excellent, and it's also horror. You're gonna like it. It's murders. Oh my God, it's terrible, but it's funny at the same time. So you're gonna like it. You're gonna thank me. You're gonna write me and go, oh my gosh, Patricia, I love this. And yep,
Nice,
yep.
nice.
You'll have to interview them. See?
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, Callie Coco probably not because she's, like, on another level now.
Oh, she's good. She's my friend. Maybe I can swing it and get you
Oh
an
my
interview.
god.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
do it.
because I've tried her a couple times and gotten shot down both, so
Oh no. So have you had Todd Bridges on?
No,
You want
no.
to get Todd on? That's one of my dearest friends. So I'll see what I
Oh,
can do.
really?
Yeah, you can get Todd on. He's a sci-fi. He likes some scary horror stuff. Weird. But he's always sci-fi guy. So yeah, I'll see what
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That would be so awesome.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I kn I know you probably have things to do, so I won't keep you anymore. The last thing I'll ask you, of course, is where can fans follow you at?
I do have Sunny the California Girl fan page on Facebook. I did have on Instagram, but I was hacked, and that killed me.
Mm,
They took money. Yeah, it was a big mess. They used my girlfriend's face with the voiceover, which you got to watch for that because they're doing all that on there, and they got money anyway. And so all my fan base went away. So I built it up under Patricia Summerland. I think I'm getting to 9,000 again because I had 10,000. Um, and I was so happy, to get up there finally. And then boom. But anyway, I have now just Patricia Summerland on Instagram, but on Facebook I have Patricia Summerland and Sunny the California Girl. But I interact more on Patricia Summerland. I honestly
oh,
don't
okay.
need much to the Sunny page because I have all my fans there. It seems they just go to Patricia because I'm
Yeah,
on there a lot talking to my family because I have family members and stuff.
yeah.
I'm pretty much on there. And I have TikTok, which I'm off. And I do have X, but I don't go on X anymore. A couple years ago, I just don't. I like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find me. And I'm on LinkedIn and I'll talk to you always. So just reach out. Yes. And I have t-shirts and pics for sale. I have Sunny t-shirts. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a Facebook Live and show the t-shirts and my 8x10s that I just got to start selling, and the comic books, and my Playboy,
And the comic books.
and my Playboy. I have Barbie dolls. I have all that stuff. So yeah, I sell all that. Yeah, just check me out and ask. And it's the
Okay.
holidays, so you never know. You might get a nice stocking stuffer, right?
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
For the price of one to put in your stocking. Yeah.
I mean, the comic book looks amazing, like, that's definitely a
Beautiful.
good thing to get for Christmas.
Yes, and personally autographed. Personally.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it was really nice meeting you. Thank you so much. Like you're very funny and outgoing, friendly. Like it was really nice talking to you. Thank you so much for that.
It was nice talking to you too, Rocco. It was a pleasure. I had fun. This is fun. I like to make people laugh, and you laugh. That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't even have to do a knock knock joke. No.
See, there you go.
See? All right. Well, it was great, and we'll talk on social media. I'll see you on there all the time.
Definitely,
Watch I watch
definitely.
your videos, and I'll try and send you some people. Okay?
Oh my God, thank you so much for that. Like that means a lot to me. Thank you.
You got it. Okay, take care. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Now I gotta figure out how to shut this down.